Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and I'm finally back after being out of this game for a month, 30 days, something like that. I had a disease, which is weird. The whole family ended up having this disease. I was the last one with it, taking care of them and stuff, and being the last one meant that I dealt with it the longest period, I guess. Well, they did too with me, but hand, foot, and mouth disease is apparently a thing that exists, and the old version of that, the original version or the old school version, so the pediatrician said, is coming back, and it's pretty lethal. Like the first day and a half of it, you're running like a fever, like a 102, shaking cold, sweats hot, back and forth for a day and a half or so. You can't break it. You're alternating between Tylenol and something else to keep the fever down or try to keep the fever down. Same thing goes with the baby. You got to watch them. And we have a 15-month-old that had it, and he did better than we did as adults. And anyway, you have it for a month. You're contagious 2 days before you know you have it, before you run that fever. And then you're contagious probably, 5 to 7 to 10 days total time between the 2 days before and then after. So things just vary depending on how severe it is for you. And some adults may not catch it. That's the new version. They are the modern version of it. They may not catch that strain, but there's this strain that is from the olden times that apparently adults have it. But once you get it, you won't get it again kind of thing. But it's rough. Like, just Google image hand, foot, and mouth disease on an adult or something like that, or even a child, and like you get these sore, you get the fever, and you have a day or two break in between. You're like, hey, I'm not gonna get the rest of the things, and then you get sores underneath your hands, like a lot of blood blisters kind of underneath. They go right to a nerve, like right when you touch that area, it just shoots right through to that nearest nerve, and it's very painful. And on your feet, get them on your hands, feet. You can get them on other parts of the body. On the outsides of your nose, you'll get these kind of open sores, sort of, and on the inside. You'll get them in the back of the throat. That my wife thought she had strep throat in the beginning, and then she thought she gave it to our son. And then both of them were like a day apart from each other with the symptoms, so we ended up taking them to a pediatrician. They're like, it's not strep, it's probably hand, foot, and mouth disease. And yeah, it was. And it just has to work itself loose. Like, this is a month from me getting it. But you can see my hands are still peeling, like the fingertips. And this is after it's over. Your skin begins to harden and your fingertips are all numb and your toe tips are numb. And then they just start getting really thick and calloused and then just peels off. So your finger looks like a banana, like you're peeling a banana. And it, my son's big toe looked like a banana. You peel it back and you see this shiny new skin underneath, and then this really thick callus. I mean, that's what's going on underneath that skin to kill the skin off on the top side. So it's just a horrible thing, and that's what I've been dealing with. But I do want to apologize. Can't control that. Extremely contagious. So we were all quarantined to the home until this was over with. So we've finally been able to go back out into the world, but my face and stuff like that's finally stopped doing this so I can come before you here. So finally. And I had to apologize to some of the manufacturers, some of the companies that have sent me things to review. I need to apologize to you guys for not having anything, but guess what? Nobody even asked where I was at for months, so I don't know if anybody cared or not. But anyway, that's the long and the short of it all. So I'm back. Hopefully we will never get this again. I think this is probably one of the worst things that your child can bring home to you. And I don't think our child brought it home. I think the wife ended up catching it and then giving it to the son. And then, of course, I'm around it. And it was one of those things where you got to get it. Make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next video that I make that is going to involve products. Like, I've got a whole stack over here that I'm going to review, and I think I'm good until probably November, maybe even this year. So I won't be accepting anything new in the mail unless it's something really super nice, which I do have something super nice I'm still waiting on. It's supposed to be here in August, but now it's going to be pushed back to September. It's just a manufacturing thing, but it's brand new to the market, very expensive, and I hope it's good because it looks good. Anyway, see ya.